My best friend slept with my best friend at our wedding.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm like,
Her best friend slept with her best friends at whose wedding?
at our wedding.
So
Well, it sounds like a couple that gets married, and it sounds like she has two best friends, and those two best friends slept together at the wedding.
okay, so
Right.
not like she's been married to that one friend, and then another friend slept with that friend, like with her husband.
I don't know.
Oh, that would be crazy.
That would be crazy, yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Okay. Well, for me, it sounds like two best
Yeah,
friends,
I
but
think
I
that
don't know.
makes
It's like
sense.
my best friend with my best friend, but maybe you're onto something.
No, I hope not.
I, 24 female, and my husband, 26 male, had our wedding 2 days ago. During the wedding, I noticed my best friend, female 24, and husband were missing halfway I think you were.
No. Okay. Maybe there's a but.
Maybe
No.
he just helps them to hide it.
Yeah. Let's keep reading.
I'm still hoping she's talking about two female best
I still
friends
have
or
faith
something.
in humanity. Come on, let's not do it.
I mean, at the own way. No. Please, that cannot be
Can't
true.
be,
That cannot be
can't
true. Okay. During the wedding, I noticed my best friend, 24 female, and husband were missing halfway through our reception. At first, I thought they must have been outside for a smoke break. I decided to go looking for them since I was curious and had a bad feeling. As I was walking past the disabled toilet, I heard loud pitch noise that sounded like a dying cat.
You were with the cat. Mittens, is it you?
Kind of fits the story before, I don't know. I knocked on the door to see if everything was all right. I then heard my husband say, "Be quiet." The second I heard his voice, I started banging on the door. Suddenly, my supposed best friend and new husband walked out looking like they had been dragged through a hedge backwards. They both had a guilty look on their face, and in that second, I knew exactly what had happened. Oh my goodness. For a bit of context, my best friend had a tendency to open her legs to everything that moves. But on your freaking wedding day?
I mean, she did you a favor.
Yeah, honestly.
You don't want a husband like that. But then also, you
He
don't want a
just
friend like
married
that.
you a few minutes ago and he's like, okay, now I can go sleep with her again.
I hope, was it before the ceremony? Because then she could
No,
still boot up the whole thing.
Well, as I understand, the reception is they just got married and it's after the, after the legal
everything?
part, you got married, everything,
No.
and then you move on and go to eat, and that's where you celebrate that you just got married. You are in freaking ass. Okay, again, for a bit of had a tendency to open her legs to everything that moves, but I never would have thought she would open them for my own husband. As for my husband, I thought he was one of the kindest people I had ever met and never would have expected this from him. After they emerged from the bathroom, I stormed away while they both chased after me, apologizing. Too little, too late.
I just can't imagine, like, you're saying your vows to the person you love, you look them in the eye, and you promise them, like, whatever it is that day, but, like, that you will love them forever whatsoever.
Oh
and
my
then
goodness.
the next second, you just decide
Yeah, just like, oh, finally I have a break so I can fuck your best friend. And the best friend, oh my goodness.
I feel so sorry for this one.
No, this is so sad.
I actually already cried tears.
I got into a taxi and left back to my hotel where I've been a mess for the past 2 days. Fellow Redditors, I'm not asking for advice. I just needed to get this off my chest before I go all female rage on them, if you know what I mean. I think there's an update, but let's just talk about this first part.
Also, the sad thing is, if it's a friend, usually you have, like, you know, your friends have your back. So
Yeah.
whatever happens, you can go to them, cry yourself out, like get some ice cream, just fucking rage on this fucking shit guy. But now, like, your best friend, seriously?
No, seriously. And your best friend and with your husband. And you know what? This is not their first time. I can guarantee you.
Probably,
because
yeah.
you need to have guts. I don't care how many times he cheated, but it cannot be the first time he cheated with her, because to do it on the wedding day after you just married her best friend, this is not the first time you're doing it.
Then why go through with the wedding? Like,
I don't, because some men are so stupid assholes. I seriously, it's like, what the and not
but also the friend, why didn't she say anything? Like, look,
well,
you guys
because she
unfaithful.
wanted to have that guy. She was attracted to him. She wanted that opportunity, probably. Oh my goodness! And
but
then,
do you think, like, for the friend, that she was hoping for something serious, but like she knew he already decided on her friend?
I feel like, honestly, women that sleep with a man that is married or freshly married or whatever, I do think they, in their minds, when they know they're cheating, they think, well, he does it because he's just so attracted to me and he loves me so much more, and I feel so they feel like, oh my god, I'm so attractive, and oh my god, he wants me so much, like,
Otherwise he wouldn't do it.
he wouldn't do it. It's like, oh my god, he promised to someone else, but now he wants me. I'm just they feel like very good about it. They feel very good, and it's just how dumb have you to be if you cheat. Why the heck on your wedding day when there are thousands of people around you? It's the worst.
Honestly,
case
maybe she wanted to, like, her knowing it. Like, maybe she was like, oh, he looks so good today. Like,
yeah, but the husband is still the dumbest.
Yeah,
of dumbest people out there.
I feel like she played him. He was probably just a toy.
But he's the one here that just got married, and it was it's just he disgusts me.
Yeah,
he disgusts me. I'm serious. It's like
Also, why are women also always attracted to unavailable men? I don't get it.
Well, I think mainly because that man that is unavailable or in a relationship.
Think, oh, he has to be a good man because someone wants him.
Well, it's the thing that they kind of proved already that they're good partners because someone wants them. They're caring for them. They're marrying. A lot of women want someone that wants something serious, and who could be more serious than someone that's married? Well, that's in a relationship. It's like this. It's a hierarchy. Like, a man gets more attractive when he's in a relationship. It's like, wow, he gets even more attractive when he's engaged, and even more when he's married. And then the ultimate,
you
when
take
he has
care
kids.
of your husband.
When he has kids, it's like, and he's even a good father. Oh my god, catch.
Oh.
And I do. Don't worry. He will not be able to replace me. Love you. He's sitting there behind. I mean, on his phone, not caring. Already tired of my bullshit. That's love. No. Okay. But sorry, I was just angry because that's the worst situation. I mean, from experience can tell you, wedding bring out the worst in people. Seriously, the worst. Not in the ones that get married. It just shows the people that get married the worst of the people around them in a way. And also kind of the best in the people, because some of the friends really, truly were there. And then there were other people where it's like, you got to a new level. You did things I would have never expected, and this is a new level. Seriously. But yeah. This, I think you're still in time, OP, to get an annulment at this point. Because what a garbage man. What a garbage man. But let's see, I think there's an update.
But imagine, like, having also to tell all your family and friends. Like,
you know what?
Right after the wedding, so we're actually divorcing.
I would have done that. I think I would have went into the reception, told everyone that they just slept with each other, and then left
out. Yeah.
And be like, they would have been ripped apart from all the people there.
True.
They would have been ripped. And you know what angers me even more? The fact that the husband of the best friend ran after her apologizing. Like, come on. You're just sorry that you've been caught. if you wouldn't have been caught, this would have been going on however long it has already been going on, probably longer. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's continue. Hey guys, sorry for the lack of update. I know a couple of people have me asking for one. Before the update, I wanted to say thank you to all the kind comments and messages I've been receiving. For those who said I was lying and faking, fuck you. Who would imagine that? I mean, yeah. For a bit of extra context, I have been friends with my ex-boyfriend since we were 11. We have been inseparable ever since. She introduced me and my husband when I was 20 and he was 22. She seemed so supportive of the both of us when we first got together until the day we got married. I had absolutely zero idea that they were hooking up behind my back. My ex sometimes has to travel for work, so he can be away a few days at a time every few weeks. Never trust a man that has to travel for work. No, but it just sounds like that. It makes me angry. I thought he was just working. I know now he was mostly just fucking my best friend. I know some of you are wondering why I didn't cause a scene at the wedding. Causing a scene was the last thing on my mind. The only thing I wanted to was get away from the situation.
I get it.
Yeah, I get that too.
You just want to burst into tears.
You're just in shock and just want to get out, yeah. I suddenly got ill and apologized for my quick exit. As for the two fuckwits, I blocked them both, not before telling my ex I was annulling the marriage and wanted nothing to do with the both of them, and that they can enjoy each other. You know what people say, once a cheater, always a cheater. I'm still at the hotel currently, and I can't face going back to the house me and my ex shared. Thank you again for all the kind words and of support, and if you choose not to believe my story, then don't comment, because nobody wants to hear your negativity through the screen. I'll give updates when I have more to give.
Aww.
This was posted 19 days ago.
Oh, only?
Only 19 days.
No.
That's fresh.
Oh, damn.
Ah, my
This poor girl.
So the wedding was 21 days ago.
Imagine. I hope she falls in love again, and then she will have the most beautiful, wonderful marriage ever.
But that's kind of interesting. So her husband was actually the ex-boyfriend of the best friend.
Yeah, so they have history.
They have history, and I think I feel like it almost confirms the fact that or confirms my feeling of this has been going on for longer.
Yeah, it makes sense now.
I feel like that's not the first time they were hooking up, or if it seriously was the first time that he cheated on the wedding day because they just had this feeling. And it could have also been that the best friend was like, now he's married and I missed my chance to be together with him, but I can seduce him. Then you're even more of a dumbass. You're even more.
I mean, why did she even introduce them?
Yeah, but
to
I
each
remember.
other?
No, she said he was traveling for work, and they were very.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
it is very likely that they were already hooking up, and on the wedding day, she was probably just like, "Oh, you looked so amazing," and then, yeah, well, whatever.
This could have been us.
Yeah. I can't imagine it.
Oh my god. But I'd be interested in the reason why they split up in the first place.
And why he wanted to marry her. Marry the ex, you know. Yeah. That's a good question. I am probably something dumb. So probably like, not good enough or whatever. And then realizing, oh, he was good enough. He was such
actually
a good
the
partner.
one.
Oh my goodness. So the top comment was, OP, not looking for advice, just need to vent. Reddit. So here's what you need to do. And someone wrote, get an annulment. He couldn't stay faithful for one day. It's mostly they have been having sex behind your back for a while. If they're this brazen. Sorry, OP. Yeah. I think you just don't have the guts to do it when it's the first time. I think on the wedding day, you would be very... No, but it has to be that they feel so comfortable with each other. And I think the fact that they did it on the wedding almost proves that they were doing it several times because they feel like, yeah, we can get away with it. And
it's
work hard.
Crazy. Why can you get just for one day get your shit
think
together?
That's the issue. The people that are cheating and do it like not just several times. Well, it doesn't matter if several times, but over a longer period of time, they start feeling super confident because they don't get caught. It's like they're almost doing it just to find out how often they can do it. I feel like especially people that do it with multiple people, it starts to become this kind of game where they want to see if they can get away with it. And that's so sad. It's so childish. It's just... Yeah, and someone wrote, I drain hellfire on them. I would have exposed them at the wedding in front of everyone with no remorse. At the fucking wedding? Holy hell, I'm surprised you didn't get violent.
Get the knife out.
Yeah. But it's just what we said. It's like in that moment, you just want to burst out in tears and you need to process first what happened.
Yeah, definitely. You probably just don't want to see anyone.
Oh my goodness.
This is so bad.
We have getting rid of cats. We have cheating at the wedding.
Do you actually believe the sentence, once a cheater, always a cheater?
Yeah, I think. I think it depends if it was an active cheating. I think maybe not if, let's say, someone kissed you and you were not prepared for the situation, and even if you kind of leaned into it because you were so surprised and it just caught you off guard, I think that's a different case. In a way, if you never do it again and it was seriously like you did not expect at all this to happen, okay. But if you overstep this boundary once, I think that you start, you know, having an affair with someone or sleeping with someone, then you feel like this boundary is buried now. It's like, I think it's a principle thing in a way, but I don't know what you think. It's just...
Yeah, I mean, I feel like at some point it might be just... I'd like to say they just have a weak character.
Yeah. But you know, I don't know. Maybe that's a dumb comparison, but I feel like it's like when you're doing a diet and you're like restricting yourself from chocolate, for example, right? And I think that works. But if you start eating one bit of chocolate, that's when you cross the line, and this ground rule that you held for yourself will not work anymore. Because then it will likely be more, you see it and you really want it, and it's like, well, I mean, just one, right? And before breaking this rule, it's like, no, I really don't. I think it's kind of similar, but in an extremer way, where it's like you always held back, or you don't. I mean, everyone feels attraction to someone, but it's just about it's about having the character, morality, and the love for someone to be like, no, I will not cross this line. I will never do that. And if you cross it once, the likelihood that you will be tempted enough again is just very high.
And then at some point, it may just become a habit.
Yeah. In one point, it's just about how good can I hide it and stop feeling guilty about it. Because I think first time your guilt is high and your guilt will become less. Like when you're eating the chocolate all the time, your guilt will diminish. At some point, you just eat it and don't care about the diet anymore.
That's true.